Families of hostages are continuing to react to news of the ceasefire deal with cautious optimism. Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller is live in New York City with the latest on this. She has been in touch with multiple hostage families. So, Alex, what do we know about how these releases are going to take place?
Well, Steph, all 20 living hostages are supposed to be released along with the dead hostages, which we can talk about a little bit later. That might be more difficult, but they have to be released by Monday at noon local time. This deal went into effect today at noon local time, about 9 hours ago. And we know that the hostages will likely be brought to Kerem Shalom, which is the crossing, and then they'll be taken to various hospitals, which we've been in contact with them as well. These hospitals are preparing to receive them not only medically, but psychologically as well. I spoke with one hostage's family member, his cousin. I'm talking about Evyatar David. He is the hostage that we saw a couple of months ago digging his own grave, incredibly malnourished. The video of him was really shocking. And I talked to his cousin about that video, what that felt like, but also what his family is told to expect about this. They're just essentially waiting for a text message to tell them to go to the hospital. Listen.
How are you feeling? What was your reaction to hearing this news?
A sign of relief. Finally, we heard what we have been praying to hear for such a long time, that the deal is being signed, that is part of the deal. But we are still really anxious until the moment that Evyatar will be hugged by his parents. This part of our journey will not end.
I can sense the anxiety that I still feel like you guys really have. I mean, how scared are you about the fragility of this deal?
In the end, it's a deal with a terror organization, so you can never know what they're trying to do. We are scared that when he'll be on his way to the Red Cross, and before they will cross the border, Gazans will again try and reach the hostages like they did in the last deals. We are scared that they might fed him too much too quickly after starving him, which can hurt him again. It's something that will not end until he'll be here, because we don't know how he's going to be treated until that moment. So yeah, we're anxious. It's the fear and the hope together which just put you on the edge.
What was that like, seeing A, that he was alive, but B, him in that condition?
You speak about it and I have like goosebumps and like chills going down my spine. It was torturous. He looked like a live skeleton. He seemed broken in those moments when you see him. His voice barely sounds like himself. Like, he doesn't even sound like Evyatar's voice.
How have you guys been told to prepare for his health?
We don't really know the conditions, his physical and mental conditions. We have got some advices based on other hostages who came back, and based on social workers and psychologists who just they made a document and they sent out points. These are the kind of things that you can assume is going to happen, to make sure you're not too shocked about the way they will react to us. I remember one of the sentences said, everybody is imagining a really warm and hot first meeting, but you can never know how's the first meeting going to be, being treated so badly and so inhuman-like for such a long time.
Are you nervous?
I don't know. I can't really think about the meeting for a long time because it puts me in a bad place. Every time I try to think about Evyatar hugging his family, his mom, his dad, his siblings, and the next moment is okay. I need to know that he's not here yet, so I can't start to fantasize about that moment.
Wow, you won't even let yourself go there yet.
No, not more than like 3 or 4 seconds.
You're about to head into Shabbat. It's been 2 years of Shabbats without him.
Yeah.
And it should be the last one without him home. What are your hopes? What is the feeling going into this, this weekend, the Shabbat?
It's emotional and a bit weird weekend, and it's going to be weird. Like life changed on October 7th, and life is going to change a bit in a few days again. But this is what we played and walked and did whatever we can for such a long time that
The new normal.
yeah.
I mean, you guys have been working tirelessly and painfully for 2 years, and hopefully we are coming to the end of it. Is there meaning to take away from any of this?
I think the biggest thing that I will take from it is to understand how much supporting your family and your friends is a really, really big thing in your life. It's more important than you can ever imagine. Being there for other people so they could be there for you at time of need it's a much larger thing than I ever thought it was. And this concept of not losing up hope, even when it's hard, when it takes a long time.
Steph, they're really just in a wait-and-see mode. We don't know if the 20 living hostages will come out all at once together, the deadline Monday at noon, or if they will start to bring them out in groups. Remember, they're likely scattered all over Gaza, and there's still two that are not accounted for. One that we have not heard from since October 7th, and another one, a Nepalese hostage that had just gotten to Israel 3 weeks before October 7th to study farming on a kibbutz to learn about lemon and orange orchards. He has been held hostage there since October 7th as well, but there was no sign of life until a couple of days ago. They got a video of him, a hostage video of him, but the hard part is that it was taken shortly after October 7th, and so they do not know his status. He is not on the list of those 20 living hostages to be released. His family putting out a statement just a couple of hours ago saying that they remain in this unbearable state of uncertainty regarding his fate, and they call these tense and complex days for them, and that they are asking people for their prayers while they wait to hear the news of where he is.
Oh, Alex, I honestly cannot imagine the mix of emotions that all of those families have got to be going through over these next couple days. So we know Hamas has already said they're having trouble locating the bodies of some of the deceased hostages, but as you noted, the deal to turn everyone over is Monday noon local time. So what is being done to make sure that every hostage is included in this handover on Monday?
Well, it's somewhat of a race against the clock. I mean, if you think about some of these families, they have been all over the world for 2 years advocating for their loved ones, some just to get their bodies back to have a burial. And as Hirsch's mom said to me yesterday, some might not even have a grave to cry over. And so there's immense pressure to get them back. Hamas saying that they don't know where everyone is, but there's questions about their honesty, because we've seen in the past them saying certain hostages were dead when they were really alive, saying that they couldn't find the Bus's family and handing over the wrong bodies when in fact they turned them over very shortly after that was discovered. And so there is almost a trust but verify system in place. Now, many countries, including Turkey, Qatar, Egypt, the United States, and Israel, sending over a group to try to help locate those bodies, to figure out whether it's just that they were really in the rubble there, and because of the devastation they haven't been able to find them, or if it's something more nefarious. There also is one soldier who was kidnapped and killed by Hamas in 2014. His mom has been fighting for 11 years to bring him home, and he is supposed to be part of this deal. Listen to her warning.
Do not let Hamas play you, lie to you, and make a mockery of you. We will not allow it. Do not agree to give them anything until they return all the hostages, the fallen just as the livings. We are certain that you, Israel, and additional countries around the world have extensive intelligence on the hostages' whereabouts. If the world falls into Hamas' trap of lies and effectively lets Hamas run the search for and return of the hostages, it will not happen.
I mean, Steph, this is why Evyatar's cousin Matan is so concerned about the fragility of this deal, because anything could change between now and Monday at noon Israel's time, and one hostage that they can't find could set off the deal. Any little thing could really make an impact, and we know Israel has begun retreating to the lines that they promised that they would, but again, it is a really, really fragile and very emotional situation for all of these families involved.
Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller, thank you so much for your reporting on this important, emotional, powerful story. Thank you very much, live from New York for us this afternoon.